Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. Since it's been a while since I've done a Legend of Korra Book 3 update, I thought it was time to do a nice long video to help get you guys excited for 2014, because there's a lot of stuff happening next year. So here are 9 big things that we need to talk about. Number 1, when are we going to get to see a Book 3 trailer, and when are we going to see new artwork? In February every year, Nickelodeon does upfronts. That's where they show clips from all their programs to advertisers so that they'll give them money. From a practical standpoint, this is Nickelodeon's most important event all year long. So this will be the first time anyone gets to see any real footage from Book 3. Unfortunately, because most of us are not advertisers, we will not be able to go to that event. Usually the first time the regular people get to see new clips from Korra is at their press events in May. That's where big news outlets and bloggers are invited to see footage and learn about the new seasons directly from the creators of all their shows. Personally, I might have a chance to get into that press event. After that, it's really Comic-Con where they show off new clips. But you might not have to worry because number 2, Legend of Korra Book 3 will premiere much earlier in the year than Book 2. Because they started production on Book 3 right after they wrapped production on Book 2, they have a big head start. As of New York Comic Con this year in October, they said they were about halfway done animating Book 3. The sooner they finish, the sooner they can air it. They can even start airing the first episodes of Book 3 before the last couple are finished being animated. But because the majority of Korra's audience is younger, most shows, like Korra as well as other Nickelodeon shows, premiere either late in the spring or early in the summer. If you remember, Book 1 premiered in April. So conservative estimate, you will be seeing Book 3 Episode 1 either by June or possibly as soon as April. Number 3, if they finish airing all of Book 3's episodes before Comic-Con 2014, what are they going to do at their panel? This is easy. They're going to talk all about Book 4. They won't even be close to finishing animation on Book 4 by next summer, but they will have had enough time to cut a trailer. So even though their Comic-Con panel next year will cover a lot of the aftermath of what happens during Book 3, they will also be teasing a lot of Book 4 details. Remember last year at Comic-Con, they aired the entire first episode of Book 2. I don't expect them to do the same thing again or air the first episode of Book 4 during Comic-Con this year, but I will be sitting in the crowd just in case. Number 4, what are the biggest changes coming in Legend of Korra Book 3? The biggest changes are mostly the addition of the spirits to the physical realm and the locations. Republic City will still be a part of Book 3, but because Korra will be traveling to the Earth Kingdom for most of the story, it won't be featured quite as much. The biggest change there is all the spirit wilds that will be growing from those vines that the Dark Avatar grew when he invaded during the finale. Those big vines you saw, those are going to be like homes for spirits. I wonder how much rent they get charged. Number 5, what are those Earth Kingdom locations that we're going to be visiting? I already did a video about how Book 3 is going to be all about the Earth Kingdom, but the actual cities we're going to see will be Ba Sing Se and possibly Omashu. I'm also holding out hope for Kyoshi Island. But the big issue with Legend of Korra is that it's only 13 episodes, unlike Last Airbender, which had twice as many episodes, so it's most likely that we will only be visiting Ba Sing Se. We probably won't even get to see Omashu. Konietzko and DiMartino did confirm that there is an Earth Queen that will be part of the Book 3 story, so obviously she's going to be in Ba Sing Se, so that's where most of the story will take place. Number 6, who is that Earth Queen? Nothing is confirmed, but the best theory is that it's Alison Stoner who's playing a character named Opal. She originally confirmed she was voicing a character before Book 2 premiered, but it looks like her character was intended to be a major part of Book 3. Since Opal is a type of precious gem, it's likely that she is actually playing royalty. A lot of the character names on Last Airbender as well as Korra kind of flow from character traits, just like Azula and Blue Fire. The other possibility is that Opal could also be a Kyoshi warrior, but I think that's a bit of a long shot. Even though the story will be totally new, just like previous books of Korra, you can always expect certain Last Airbender themes to come back. Remember, Kue was being manipulated by Long Feng, so it's possible that the Earth Queen could be a young queen being manipulated by someone else, and Korra will have to help her out. But number 7, what's up with the Beifongs? One of the major subplots will revolve completely around Lin and her family. The only glimpse we've gotten of Toph during Legend of Korra has been in flashback. She's dead in present day, and it leaves this large unexplored issue of Lin's father. The 3 best theories I've seen are the Duke, a new character we've never met, or she's adopted and we'll never know who her father is. The creators have already said that we're going to learn about Lin Beifong's parents in this book, so I don't think she's adopted, but I do like the idea that her father is someone who's connected to the larger plot of Book 3, even though he might not be the big villain himself. Number 8, why have they waited so long to talk about Lin's parents? And don't forget, Toph was one of the founding members of Republic City with Aang, and what did all of Aang's children say about Aang as a father during Book 2? He was not a super attentive dad, which is probably the case for Lin and Toph. This just means that she's going to have a lot of mother-father issues that she's going to be dealing with in book 3, but I do like the idea that the Beifong family being so big and prominent has a lot of issues that we'll learn about too. But number 9, who is the villain? We don't have any confirmation on who the big bad will be. We didn't even learn about Vaatu and the Dark Avatar until book 2 had aired. But what if the medium bad, the Varric of book 3, turned out to be Lin's father? What's the biggest reason to never talk about your parents? They did something terrible. The other big possibility is that the villain is the character that Grey Delisle is playing. She announced she was playing a dark character, but since we didn't see her during book 2, it's likely we'll see that character during book 3. Full disclaimer, she is definitely not playing Azula. I know a lot of you are holding out for an Azula cameo, because technically she's still alive in present day. But just like a lot of other classic characters, if you see her again, it'll probably be in the comic books. So a lot of you have asked me to do a Korra version of my Ask Emergency Q&A videos, so be sure to send me your big questions in the comments below, and subscribe to get that video. I'll probably be doing it after the holidays. I have a lot of Doctor Who and a lot of Sherlock to get through next week. I'm also going to be posting a couple more videos tonight, kind of explaining how that's going to work. Right now, click here to get my preview for Book 3, and click here to get my top 10 moments from Book 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tonight. High fives!